Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Wilsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I would like an increase in my financial support.
Okay. And your financial support or support for your children?
Support for the children.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it, okay? Do not address her. I'm talking to her. You will have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Yes,
Thank
Your
you. Go ahead.
As I was saying, I'm already receiving child support, yes, but
Okay.
I would like an increase for our children.
Okay, how many children do you all have?
2.
And how much are you receiving at this time?
$1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month, okay. And you believe that you're warranted an increase? Like, did he come into some money that you know about?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay, how do you know?
His secretary kind of told me.
His secretary told you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the most dramatic child support battles you've ever witnessed. Today, Ms. Wilson is campaigning for a significant increase in support, while Mr. Wilson, well, let's just say he's not delighted. But here's where things get interesting. A secret income boost, a chatty secretary, and a judge who will not tolerate games. Buckle up, for this courtroom clash is full of unexpected turns, high-stakes drama, and a verdict that may leave you stunned. Let's dive in. Now for the million-dollar question. Actually, the $3 million question. Miss Wilson is not seeking for more help on a whim. She has receipts. And thanks to one slip-up by Mr. Wilson's too talkative secretary, her case is about to get even stronger. What about the genuine show? Mr. Wilson's reaction? Pay close attention, for this is when the real fireworks begin.
Did she tell you something or did you ask her to look for you?
No, honestly, she just brought it to my attention.
Sounds like you need a new secretary. She's just telling your ex-wife all of your business?
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's his ex-lover.
Ex-lover, okay. We're not going to get into all of that. That has nothing to do with this court.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson, no, I don't need you to thank me, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. What is she talking about?
Well, I have an interest in an oil and gas, 2 oil and gas partnerships.
Okay.
But really, it's been a dud. We hadn't made any money until the last year we made some money.
What's some money?
I don't know how much the partnership made, but I received a $50,000.
Let me ask this question. When I ask a question, just answer it.
Yes, Your
I don't need all the extra.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, the partnership itself made about $3 million.
$3 million?
But I received $50,000 distribution.
Now we're getting...
The classic I did not receive the money defense. Nice try, but the law isn't that forgiving. Even if the money never reaches his personal bank account, the court might include it as income. And judging by the judge's expression, she isn't believing his excuse. Stay tuned, Mr. Wilson is about to receive a severe reality check.
You received 50?
I didn't receive $50,000. $50,000.
Did you come in my courtroom to play games? I'm really not here to play games with you.
No.
He does that a lot.
Your Honor, she's talking when I'm talking.
And I'll get to her in just a minute. Ma'am, I'll need you to save your comments until I return to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Now you stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, correct?
No.
Okay, so tell me what's up with the $50,000?
Well, the partnership paid a debt of mine in the amount of $50,000.
Okay, so your partnership paid a debt of $50,000. What debt was that?
It was to the IRS.
Okay, all right. So you know that we could deem that as income, right? For purposes
Your
of
Honor.
calculating your child support.
But I didn't even receive. It didn't even touch my bank account.
It doesn't have to touch your bank account. And under Texas law, I could deem that $50,000 as income, although it's not income producing. What else? Where else you work?
Well, I'm an attorney.
Okay. What type of law do you practice?
Criminal law.
Criminal law. All right. How much money you make there?
Well, it ebbs and flows.
Well, answer the question, Mr. Wilson.
Numbers do not lie, but people sure like to try. Mr. Wilson stated he earned $83,000, but his tax return reveals a quite different story. And believe me, when you enter a trial, your papers must match your words or you will be exposed. The judge is analyzing the numbers, and it doesn't seem good for Mr. Wilson. Will he eventually come clean? Let us find out.
I make about I bring home about $80,000.
All right. Let me look at some documents you turned in here. According to your documents, Your tax return last year was $72,000. That's about accurate?
That sounds about right.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. That $50,000, that was the distribution, right? That's your testimony, right?
That
Your
went to
tax
the
returns
IRS.
are correct, right?
Well,
They
Are your
are.
tax returns correct or they incorrect? Is it as simple
according to my
yes or no?
CPA,
According to your CPA. Okay,
I didn't
so
prepare them.
according to that, I have your doing the gross from the $50,000. That brings your gross to $42,000, $4,200, excuse me. The net of that is $3,510.58. And then, according to your tax return, you make $72,000 in your business, right?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that gross is $6,000, which brings that net to $4,779.38. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$161.
$161. Let me just make sure. Is that what you're looking at in front of you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I have your document here. $161. You're going to be responsible for reimbursing that to her.
Thank you.
Yes, so
Well, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do you a favor. That's just what the law says. Okay? So, adding your two net resources together, I have $8,289.96. Reimbursement for the health insurance, prior to adding the reimbursement, it comes out to $2,072.50. Reimbursement of $161 gets you to $2,233.50 because your income did increase from the time that you all got
Your
a
Honor,
divorce.
Can I say something?
Can you ask me the question without wasting my time?
Oh no, he did not. Mr. Wilson is trying to play detective, using Instagram photos as evidence. But here's the thing. Child support isn't about Miss Wilson's vacation schedule. It's about their children. And based on the judge's reaction, she's about to shut this argument down faster than he can scroll.
I saw on her Instagram that she goes on a lot of trips. I just think this extra
That-
money is
no.
going to go to these trips. I really don't think it's going to go to anything related.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
You need to stop it.
Excuse me,
I can
both
show
of
you
you
the
need to
Instagram.
stop it. Both
It's
of you need
Instagram,
to
it's
stop
fake.
it. Excuse me. When I talk, the two of you be quiet. Now I see why y'all got a divorce. Y'all cannot get along.
No, we
But
got
listen to
divorced 'cause
this.
he cheated.
No, let me tell you about
cheated.
this. I don't care if he cheated. I do not care about her Instagram. All I care about is the money that you've made to make sure that your children are taken care of. According to the documents that your CPA produced, your income went up, therefore, your children are entitled to an increase. So, final child support amount, $2,233.50. Is there anything further from either of you?
No, ma'am, that'd be great.
Thank you. Anything further, Mr. Wilson?
I guess not, Your Honor.
Well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Boom. There it is, $22,350 in monthly support. The judge made it abundantly apparent that the law is only concerned with what is fair for the children. Mr. Wilson's facial expression speaks volumes. He didn't see it coming. But well, when we play games in court, you best expect to lose. And that is how the court determines child support. This case has it all from hidden incomes to Instagram arguments. So what do you think? Was this a fair decision, or did Mr. Wilson receive the short end of the stick? Share your ideas in the comments, and if you enjoy these emotional courtroom breakdowns, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more cases that will leave you speechless. See you at the next one.